Welcome back to Sejong, folks. You know, I am grinding this ship in this mode because I'm like, this is a ship I've been really wanting to go up, but I just really don't want to play it in operations because it's so dependent on the op. I mean, you're playing the ship, you're hoping for Aegis, you're hoping for Herpes. You're really hoping for those maps because that's where the ship really shines at, especially Aegis, where you can kind of go up on the second wave and spam out the torpedoes, which is about 32 torpedoes. That's a fuck ton of torpedoes that you can drop on that second wave. So that is one of the ops that you really want to hope for. And it is kind of sad that you can't select those ops anymore. Like, that is just very unfortunate. And of course, you know, I clicked because I'm like, okay, we need battleships to go over there. Come on, get the battleships over there. I guess it's just really been one of those, like, I don't understand. I really don't. I just look at this and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And now they are shooting at me. Alaska hasn't opened fire, so now he's opened fire. So now he gets to draw the fire. I'm constantly looking, you know, are those battleships going to go over there? I mean, are they going to turn that island? Are they going to go over there? And I guess I'm like, well, shit. Yeah, no, they're not going. I'm going to have to go. And of course, you know, I'm really hoping they go, because that will make my job a lot easier. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't understand it. And yeah, this is where I realized I have to go in, because they aren't gonna go in. And I'm just like, it's frustrating. It's almost like you want a brawling battleship to do its job and brawl, but it's like they're so used to sitting in the back in randoms and playing, you know, conservatively, and it's like it's almost like, I guess the way I would describe it, in a sense, is that they are stuck on autopilot, I guess. They don't, it doesn't change. They just literally stay in this one setting. And okay, Rupert's running away from ships that he can basically clobber. Yeah. And he and his Palmer buddy they're running away from ships they can clobber. I'm like, I don't understand it. I'm really confused and very. It's irritating. I've got 3 aiming at me. And if I don't stop these guys along with the Kitakaze, like, I've got to help the Kitakaze. The only one up here is the Kitakaze, and Kita does not have the firepower to basically sink these ships all on his own, so he needs my help. Unfortunately, I'm getting detected, and I've got 5 aiming at me. So I'm like, I'm taking a lot of fire, more than I should. And remember, Kita's detected, but you know, I'm the closest one, so I'm going to be taking most of the fire soon. I do pop my smoke generator though, because I'm like, if Kita's trying to spot, I'm going to at least try to conserve some HP. Kita picks up the Issei. And we pick up the Mutsu. And I'm like, well, we're going to have to come out here anyway, because we know there's going to be more ships. I guess you could say this is where I was really kind of thinking, well, this is going to be very fun. Like, really fun. We got HE from the Warspite coming in. And we've got ships in front of us, ships behind us. We're not, and looking at the, you know, what's going towards the Duncan. I'm not confident. I am not looking happy, especially since I've got all that fire coming from my rear. So I'm not happy. I'm very like, I'm dead. There is no way. I'm honestly thinking I'm not gonna make it out of this. I'm not gonna make it out of this. I am just dropping torps because, you know, we're just dropping them. I mean, you might get lucky, you might not. You saturate enough torps and you will get hits. And that's what the ship, this is what this line does. Harbin, Sejong, Genon. I've seen some pretty good Genon players in operations, especially on Aegis and Herpes, like I've said. Really good players, which have just saturated whole areas, like the battleships, the second wave, have just deleted and wrecked everything. It's very pleasant to see. We do get 2 torps on the Mysore, nuke him off, so that's one less armor-piercing ship shooting at us. We get 1 on the Warspite, and we get another on the Molotov. So we get a pretty good amount. We get another one on the Warspite, so that's a flood. That's a permanent flood. So I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, we're gonna live here. We're gonna live here. We're gonna live. I'm like, okay. But all these torpedoes, I'm like, I'm feeling a lot better. But Alaska did go down to that combined firepower. Now remember, if he loads HE, he can still Citadel me up the butt. And I am aware of that. I'm like, if he loads HE and hits me right in my ass, I'm screwed. Now he has 2 fires and a flood on him. I think that's 3 fires. There's the armor piercing. Fortunately, that misses. And I think, yeah, Kidda steals this. Nope, I don't steal. I do get this kill. I think it was pretty sure it was either this one or another one that I swore Kidda Kaze stole from me. We got our heal, so we are gonna pop that heal. We do pop the heal. I'm like, I do remember on this one, I do abuse my consumables like you're supposed to in the Genon. So we're looking at 6 kills, 171k. Iwami is the only one that has 6 kills. And the Rupert. But I mean, you have to think it. You may have the kills, but you have to think of the damage in also. And Iwami has probably got pretty good damage, considering he's good at the front. And you know, we drop torps because, you know, why not? You might get lucky, you may not. You never know. And remember, DD damage equals big XP. But again, I really do enjoy this mode. I really think that this mode is one of those that I've enjoyed. We do pick up the Galant. Unfortunately, none of our torps are going to make it to the Mysore. I guess we used up all of our, you know, luck, in a sense. Now remember, Mysore does shoot armor piercing, and it does Citadel us. And it takes a pretty good chunk out of our HP. I mean, by far. It really, you know, it hurts us. And that's our last heal, and we only have one fleet heal left. After that, we're kind of, we're kind of in a very bad spot. Like a really bad spot. We do take out the surveillance station. I mean, nuke the surveillance stations, get a little bit of damage, and you might, get that little bit of XP. And the one who said that was the Kitakaza, and I'm like, of course, because one, I needed, and two, he's been very helpful up there. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, we should see like almost like 5 being activated. But we are out of heals, so we are stuck with, well, for now anyway, we have 20,000 HP to work with. And whatever fleet heals are left. That's another thing that I really was like, I was watching on was, what the hell, what did I just see? And they just shoot it again, and I'm like, it's not even there yet. It's not even there. I mean, the kid is asking for help, and it's just like, what the hell? He did deserve that kill. He really did deserve that kill. Even when it does show back up, they don't even get it. Just funny. Awami again. The Awami was a really good player. I mean, how many kills does he say? He's sitting at 7 now. I'm sitting at 8. And of course, I'm gonna sit behind the bloody Awami. There is no way I'm going out there. There is no way I'm going out there. I am not suicidal. Especially when, I'm trying to grind this thing and get lots of XP. And remember, these torps are only 10 kilometers, I believe, or 12 kilometers, sorry. I thought they were 10 for some reason. Or I was thinking they were 13, actually. I kept thinking they were 13 and a half, like Yu Yang torps. We do get one hit, and we pick up the Frederick. I think we did hit the Atlanta, I think. I really should have spammed it on the northern one. I don't really know why I did that. I really don't know. Even I am like, I don't really understand. We do a widespread because, they're so close together. They'll maneuver, they'll do whatever they want to. And you might get lucky. You don't know. And I see, okay, they are turning. They are going to turn. And that Mutsu is literally, he doesn't know it, but he's literally turned into my corpse. And we barely just missed the Atlanta. Again, Wami out there doing a very nice job. He is at a wonderful 9 kills. I am at 9 kills also. Unfortunately, he is within our detection, so... Well, our smoke firing anyway. And that's not great. Ow. Remember, we do have 2 torp tubes ready, but at this point, there's really no point. barely missed that kill. Just barely. So we end up with 10, and Wami ends up with 11. Darn. And we pull a nice 23k in ship XP and a nice 291 damage with 10 kills and 700 targets. We're second on the team, just barely below Wami. He beats us by 11 HP or 11 base XP. So if we'd had probably more time on those destroyers at the very beginning and gotten those destroyers, that probably would have put us above him. Kidda, though, we did compliment the Kidda and the Iwami. They did a phenomenal job, especially the Kidda, at least trying to help keep that northern side down. So he does get credit for that. That has been really helpful. The German div, though, I was very, wondering, like, what the hell was I witnessing? But in all honesty, after playing this mode for so long, honestly, nothing really surprises me anymore. When I see these matches and I'm like, and these things show up and I'm like, oh, it's going to be a rough match. Even flagship ops has been pretty tough, like really tough. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can play this game sometimes. I do have that feeling. Even I get burnt out.